Friday the 14th of January, 1954. It's 9:30 p.m. New York. Here I am, just lit another cigarette in my apartment, preparing to go out to the usual place. I applied the shaving cream, put on some strong anti-smoking cologne, then wore my shirt, my black débardeur, my black coat, trousers, and my black fedora on. I cuddled my cat, and then I went out. I locked my doors, then walked down the stairs. You can hear my footsteps knocking the ground. There is Mrs. Chug, smiles to me. I reach the apartment door, and there is Mr. Smith, a jazz man. Have a nice evening, sir. I smiled at him, fixed my hat, and went out. I reached my pocket for my 1950 black Ford Mustang keys. I opened the car doors and got in. I took a moment to get myself together, and then I started that V6 engine and the radio while Frank Sinatra sings, and I am driving slow. The lights of New York's tall buildings hitting my car's front glass, and I can see the sewers fog on the side of the road. And here I am. I just arrived to the blues bar. I parked my car and got out of it. I'm walking to the bar slowly. I open the bar doors, and you can hear the doorbells. A beautiful young lady approached me. I gave her my coat so she can hang it in somewhere safe. You can hear smooth jazz kicking. I took a table. I approached the bartender, and he said to me, "Like the usual?" I responded, "Like the usual, and the light martini for that beautiful young woman with the red dress." The woman gave me a smile, and she came to me. She started talking about how can she see life and how she wants to achieve her dreams and have a decent, simple life, but she couldn't. She smelled so good with her light perfume de Chanel. Her dress was so charming, and her eyes were full of hope, passion, and pain. I was fascinated by the way she talked and how interesting she is. She said her name was Celina Gonzales. She said that she knew me from somewhere, but I ignored the fact and kept talking with her. I couldn't break eye contact with her because her eyes speaks. I couldn't resist anymore. I asked her if she wanted to leave and go to my place. She didn't seem surprised. She said, "Let's go to my place." She grabbed my left hand and we went out. I told her that I have a car. She said, "Let's get a cab. It's much better and romantic to set the mood." Actually, I was fascinated by how she took over things. It's like she's changing the book of the first move. When a man approached to a woman and asked for her approval to be with him. We got into the cab and we started kissing so passionately. I can taste her strawberry lipstick, but I felt that she wanted to do this before. I don't know why I felt that, but she kept kissing me hard until we arrived at her house, in the middle of the farm. The house was big and dark. There is definitely something with that house. I couldn't remember the road because I was charmed by her. I looked at my right. I saw a grave, and it was written in big, Celina Gonzales, 1910-1940. I can hear soft giggling. It's her. I looked behind me and I found no one. I stopped to realize what happened. I was shocked, clueless. I could not find the words. I couldn't scream. It got very windy, a bit of cold. It is like I'm the cause of the weather change. I feel guilty. I feel that I lost respect from my mind. I reached my pocket to smoke. I looked from behind me. A large cornfield, long road, cows. I need to rest. I need my pills. In fact, I need a whiskey. I hear footsteps coming towards me. I shouted, "Hello?" No answer. I saw a black cat. I saw a reversed horseshoe hanging over a tree. I could hear her giggle again. I saw a black crow. Am I thinking straight? What is the matter with me? I'm mature enough to know what is going on is fake. My mind is creating this. I'll follow my mind and see what is the message that he's trying to convey to me. Soft wind, shivering. I'm curious. I want to know. No cars on the highway, no people, nothing, just wind. I reached my pocket to smoke. The moment I lit my cigarette, I saw her, standing with a cross in her right hand. She was looking at me as if she wanted me to approach her, to be with her, to kiss her. I froze. What is happening to my body? He's doing this. My mind. Come on, let me go. Let me go. I hear her whispered. Her whispers echoes. She started to walk towards me slowly. I'm still frozen. I couldn't move. Come on, let me go. I heard the sound in my mind telling me to wait. She kept getting closer. And then all of a sudden she began to float towards me until she was 1 feet away from me. She was so beautiful. Her eyes, they were different from the bars. I can see her hand getting closer to my face bit by bit. She passed her hand on my left cheek. Her hand is so soft. My eyes shifted on the cross. It is my mind who's doing this. Until she turned it upside down and started to scream. Her scream is so loud, louder than an angry alcoholic mother. I start to run. I was not scared, I was curious. What is this? I started to run to the highway. I kept running and I never looked back. A truck passed by. I stopped the truck. I was in a hurry. The driver was in his 60s, gray, long hair, leather jacket, tattoos, boots, shotgun on the back. He said, "Are you from here?" "Yes, I'm from New York." "Ah, well, it's the city of licensings." "Indeed, yes. What you doing alone on the highway, boy?" "I'm still figuring it out. You look pale, son. You alright?" "I'm fine, thanks." "Doesn't seem so. Here, have a sip." "Thanks." "A woman?" "Huh?" "Yes, a woman." "She young?" "Yes, she's young." "Well, I suppose she got a long hair?" "Yes." "You do met her in New York, don't you?" "Yes, sir." "She ain't from around?" "No, she's Mexican." "Ah, yep." "What?" "I do dislike Mexicans women." "Why?" "They got all them damn kind of rituals." "What kind?" My curiosity is escalating bit by bit. I feel like he knew her, or what she's been up to. "The rituals. They got that evil, satanic, black cats, crows, reversed cross, goats, you name it. I know that place." "What place?" "The one that I picked you from." "What's with that place?" "Evil. That's damn cursed. That is haunted, boy." There was a family, a Mexican one, a father, a mother, and their daughter. They were so cruel to their daughter. She used to speak in her sleep. She dreams of the sinners. She tells their stories and how they died. Their folks hated her. They couldn't treat her. Her old man was a priest. Her mother was a maid. They had a farm. They grew their own food. They had a basement. Oh boy, that basement. They couldn't bear her anymore. They locked her there. She screams until her sleep. They keep ignoring her, their own daughter. Well, until one day, in the middle of the night, she managed to escape from a small little window into the woods. She was wearing in white that night. Could see her clearly in the dark. She didn't know what friendship, love, forgiveness, mercy, joy, happiness means. She's only angry, full of grudge. She ran into the woods crying, alone in the damn cold. It was dark as her heart. She knew that she is cursed. I couldn't bear it anymore. She couldn't bear it anymore. Until one night, her father found her hanged on the trees while she wrote on the tree branch, "I'm not sorry, Papa." I was shocked. Eyes open wide, whiskey in my hand, until my cigarette ashes burned my lips slightly. "Sir, yeah? How did you know all of this? It must be a myth. It must be a legend. This is not true. Trust me, son. Well, you do know I'm a truck driver. I pick people from this county for 30 years. I always hear the same story. I'll be damned." We arrived at the truck station. I thanked the old man for the ride and the story. That he's going to keep me awake again this night and the rest of the damn days. Maybe. I'm not sure. I don't know what happened. My mind is racing, my heart beats, I'm afraid. I checked my watch, it's 2:30 a.m. I walked to the train station. I'm confused. This is the first time something like this happened to me. I arrived at the train station. I paused to smoke. I saw her again while waiting for the train. The train arrived. I rushed. Doors are closed. I saw her again standing on the railway. Again. Then she faded away. I took a seat next to the window. I kept wondering, what did I do wrong to deserve something like this? I'm speechless. I'm alone. I don't have no one. My family died in the war. I want a family. At the same time, I don't. Why am I getting emotional? This is my mind who's doing this. Let me go. Come on. Let me go. And then I woke up.